Hey, what is up everybody? So I've already brought you guys the support Trundle. Now we're going to go top lane with the troll. So Trundle is a fucking monster. This guy will rip everyone's... he's just so strong. So right away I'm going to get into the picks you probably don't want to play Trundle into and easy picks you'd want to play him to. Mundo, easy. Malphite, super easy. Master Yi, easy. Maokai, easy. Sion, easy. Trendemir, super easy. Wukong, easy. I mean... Tom Kench is easy, Zed's easy with him. Basically, you want to try to avoid anyone that's going to out-kite him. So, for instance, Ryze. I mean, in this gameplay, I'm destroying this Ryze, but typically a Ryze is a pretty hard matchup for you. Pantheon can be super hard. Sandra's pretty hard matchup. Lee Sin's really easy because you can block his Q dash. I don't know if how many people know that. Yeah, those are super easy matchups. The more tanky, honestly, probably the better. Olaf's kind of hard, mainly because you can't slow him, and he's a better dueler, to be honest. So then we're going to jump right over to summoner spells. So you can either go Ghost, Ignite, Teleport. I definitely recommend going Teleport if you're new to Trundle, but if you're extremely good with Trundle, go Ghost. If you don't feel like it's a safe matchup, for instance, this gameplay I was against a Ryze, and I was kind of nervous because I know Ryze is super good against Trundle, so I went Teleport for a safe game. But if you know you're just going to be fucking whacking the shit out of people and dominating them, and they're just going to be running away like little bitches, go Ghost. And then runes, I'd recommend going, Quint attack damage. I do like 4 scaling health, 5 armor. I just like it more. I prefer it just in case they build armor pen. You could either go 9 attack damage marks, and then if you're not playing against the AP top, I recommend going scaling magic resist. And then we're gonna jump right over to masteries. So a lot of people go grasp the undying or they go fervor of battle. Personally, I like fervor of battle a lot more, but grasp of the undying is a good pick too. If you feel like you're going to be doing extended long fights, I'd recommend going Fervor of Battle. If you feel like you're just doing minor trades, go Grasp of the Undying. So if you want to go Fervor of Battle, it would look like 18, 0, 12. And then if you want to go Grasp of the Undying, it'd go 12, 0, 18. And then we're going to get right into abilities. So Q is his Chomp. It's the strongest ability he has. You probably max it first, unless you have some unknown tactics. The reason you want to max it first is it has a low cooldown already. And it's great for trades in 1v1 fights. It has a minor slow. It's just pretty good, especially if you have Trinity Force. It scales with your auto attack, so like if you're going to be using your Q, you actually have to auto attack them. You can also use it for auto attack resets, which I like to do. So you swing at them, and then right after you hit them, do that, hit your Q, and then you'll swing at them again because it works pretty well. Get as much damage off as possible, obviously. And then W is what you're going to be maxing second. It puts down a just like massive frozen circle around you. Basically what it does is it gives you 40% movement speed maxed, 80% attack speed, which I believe is now nerfed, so I'm not sure on the exact numbers. I think it's 65% now. And it gives you like 20% increased healing and regeneration from like any source. So if you have like Ravenous, you'll be getting 20% bonus healing from that. And then your E, Pillar of Ice, it's basically just a massive slow. At max level, it's like 50%. So it's super strong and it lasts 6 seconds. And you can also use the block pass. It's honestly probably one of the best things in this kit. It keeps your enemies there. And then your R, it's just, obviously you're going to be maxing this as you go. This is pretty massive with Trundle. It's honestly just like the dominating factor of Trundle's kit. Mainly because when you use it, it shreds their armor and magic resist. And it gives it to you, so it makes you pretty much fucking unstoppable. And it takes some of their health away. So once you're about 300 health down in a fight, and you think this is going to be a fight that it's a good time to pop your ultimate, you definitely want to do it once you're about 100 to 300 health down, and it'll start healing you back up. So in starting items, you're just going to go Corrupting Potion, which is the new flask. And then right after that, you're either going to go Trinity Force, or you're going to go Ravenous Hydra. So I'm going to break it down what you're going to build and win. So if you're going against someone you're not too confident against and you think, this isn't going to be a winning lane for you, you're going to want to go Trinity Force. If you're pretty confident with the game and you think you're going to be split pushing all game, you think you're going to have no problem dueling, definitely go Ravenous Hydra. And the reason for that is just Trinity Force gives you a safe all-around build. Ravenous Hydra gives you just a lot of damage and, massacring people. And then, so depending on how the game's going at this point, if you're fed, like if you're 3 kills up on your top laner, I'd go a second attack damage item. So you can either go like a Black Cleaver. If they have no one to kite you, I'd definitely go Bloodthirster because that is super strong on him. If there's no one to kite, if they have someone kiting you, do not go Bloodthirster. Frozen Mallet can be pretty strong. Dead Man's Plate, especially, or Bork. Bork is one of the strongest items on Trundle. It's not currently very good in the meta right now, but on Trundle it has its exceptions. It's kind of expensive item for what it is, but it's super strong on Trundle. And then if they have a high CC team, you're obviously going to go Mercury Treads. Can't express this enough. You don't want to be locked down as a dueler in their faces, smacking them back and forth. You're going to want Mercury Treads. So, and then with Spirit Visage, it's a pretty good tanky item if they have high AP. And the reason you'd want to build this is it actually gives you more healing with your ultimate. It also works with your passive, and which works with any healing or lifesteal that you're going to have on Trundle, which you're going to probably have a lot. So I hope you guys enjoy this guide, and I hope it helps you guys. Just remember, try not to pick him into anyone that's going to outrange you in a matchup. I played him against Quinn and Rise today, and I won both matchups just playing safe under the tower. Then once you start getting fed, farming off as many minions as you can, wait for them to blow some spells, summoners, anything you can, and then just all in them, and you will win probably 95% of the time. Remember, like I said, take Ghost if you feel like you're going to be dominating that matchup. Teleport if it's going to be a tough matchup. And then Runes is kind of up to you. If you have something you prefer more than what I said, definitely do it, because I have different preferences than what I said as well. That's just what I find works out for most people. But I definitely do the 29% attack speed. Alright, if you guys enjoyed this guide, please like, comment, subscribe. If you didn't like it, tell me to fuck off. Okay, see ya. Bye.